Wireless cards. Think of the wireless card as the invisible tether that keeps a mobile device connected to the world. Without it, a modern laptop is essentially just an isolated calculator. For the CompTIA A+ exam, you must understand that wireless connectivity in a mobile device is rarely built directly into the main motherboard. Instead, it is usually a modular expansion card. This allows manufacturers to easily swap out chips to meet the different Wi-Fi and cellular standards of different countries, and it allows you, the technician, to replace a failing radio without throwing away the entire computer. Part 1. The form factors, Mini PCIe versus M.2. If you open a laptop to inspect the wireless card, you will typically find one of two physical shapes, depending on the age of the machine. Mini PCIe. In older laptops, you will find the Mini Peripheral Component Interconnect Express card. It is a square, flat chip that slides into a slot and is held down by two small screws. M.2. Just like the storage drives we discussed previously, modern wireless cards use the M.2 standard. However, Wi-Fi cards are usually much shorter than storage drives, often the 2230 size, meaning 22 millimeters wide and 30 millimeters long. They plug into a dedicated slot and are secured with a single screw. Part 2. The combo chip and cellular upgrades. When we talk about a wireless card today, we are almost always talking about a combo card. 1. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, WLAN and WPAN. To save space and power, a single M.2 card handles both the local area network, Wi-Fi, and the personal area network, Bluetooth. If a user complains that both their wireless internet and their wireless mouse stopped working at the exact same time, you instantly know the combo card has failed or come unseated. 2. Cellular connectivity, WWAN. Many enterprise or business class laptops feature a second, empty expansion slot designed for a cellular modem. This allows the laptop to connect to 4G LTE or 5G networks just like a smartphone. If you install a cellular card, you must also ensure the laptop has a physical SIM card slot, usually on the side of the chassis, or an internal eSIM chip to authenticate with the cellular carrier. Part 3. The antenna routing, the display bezel. Having a powerful radio chip under the keyboard is useless if the signal cannot escape the metal and plastic chassis of the laptop. To solve this, manufacturers use the highest point of the laptop, the screen lid. When you look at a wireless card, you will see two incredibly thin wires attached to it, usually one black and one white. These are coaxial antenna cables. The routing. These fragile wires travel from the card, through the mechanical hinges of the laptop, and run all the way around the outer edge of the LCD screen inside the plastic bezel. The vulnerability. Because these wires pass through the hinge, they bend every single time the user opens or closes the laptop. Over years of use, the wires can pinch or sever. If a user says their Wi-Fi works when the laptop screen is half open, but disconnects when they push the screen all the way back, the antenna wire is broken inside the hinge. Part 4. The replacement protocol. Replacing a wireless card is a delicate physical procedure. The hardest part is not the card itself, but the tiny connectors. Disconnect the battery. As always, power down the machine, open the bottom case, and unplug the main battery to prevent electrical shorts. Detach the antennas. The antenna wires connect to the card using microscopic UFL connectors. They snap on like tiny metal Lego pieces. You must use a plastic spudger to gently pop them straight up. If you pull them by the wire, you will rip the wire out of the metal head. Remove the card, unscrew the single retention screw. The M.2 card will pop up at a 45-degree angle. Slide it out. Reconnect the antennas. When installing the new card, you must match the color-coded wires to the correct terminals, usually marked main and aux, or 1 and 2 on the card label. Align the tiny UFL connector perfectly over the post and press straight down until you feel a satisfying click. Summary for the professional technician. to lock this in for your exam preparations. Form factors: modern laptops use short M.2 cards, older models use mini PCIe. Combo cards: a single chip almost always handles both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Antenna placement: antenna wires are routed through the hinges into the display bezel for maximum signal strength. Troubleshooting: hinge damage can sever the antenna wires, causing intermittent signal drops depending on the screen angle. Replacement: requires extreme care when snapping the microscopic UFL antenna cables on and off.